Today we're talking about the California Higher Education Student Summit. And I was just curious, could you first describe the event?
Sure. Well, it's broken in over a weekend. Sunday portion is breakouts and workshops, lobby training. We give overviews of the state budget, so when students come here today on the advocacy portion, they have a little bit of background on what the state's budget outlook is like and how to apply that to what we're here to advocate for.
It's really great to be out here, and I would only if I could ask anything, I'd ask even more students get involved, even more students come out here. It's always nice to see like a bunch of students walking around with a Made in the CSU shirt here today, and I'd love to see more of that.
Today we're actually taking that information we learned on Sunday and going to legislators' offices in our area and trying to get some additional funding for the CSUs. Our main topic of discussion is getting an extra $95 million for the CSU budget to be divided up among the 23 campuses.
You've obviously been involved a lot with the CSU, and I'm sure you're familiar with its mission, which is to provide an affordable and quality education. How do you think today's or this weekend's event relates to that?
Because if we get that extra funding, we wouldn't have to raise the tuition fees and all of that again, so that's going to keep it affordable for people to come to. Accessibility with the classes and the bottleneck courses, if we get the extra $95 million, that bottleneck courses, we can alleviate that stress that the students have to go through and even not getting classes. So the accessibility and the affordability, this directly pertains to that.
Well, if we're not here, no one else will be here for us. I mean, the CSU and the UC and the community colleges, their actual administration offices have advocates that come for the system, but none for students. CSSA, the Cal State Student Association, is the only recognized student group for the CSU. And legislators and their staff, they want to hear from students. They don't want to hear from administrators doing advocacy. They want to hear from students. Compared to a lot of places in the country and the world, we're still among the best on the cost of education and what it's actually worth when we're done. But just because it's better than everywhere else, that doesn't mean it's still affordable. So fees have skyrocketed in the last 10 years. We've been cut over $1 billion the last 5 to 10 years. We've just starting to see that money come back a little bit, but it's a little bit, and it's not enough. We need a little bit more. I chair the lobby core committee of ASI, and we're always recruiting members. We're here at the Capitol. We're here a few times a month. Education meetings, meeting with individual legislators and such. So please reach out to us, and we'd love to have you.
It can be a little intimidating at first, but it's definitely an interesting experience. If anyone has any interest in doing it, just come here and come with Lobby Corps, and we'll show them the ropes and just let them know how it is.